Walking to the moon.
Pull up the thing on turn.
People and whatever intro this dude likes to do. We're here with Tim motherfucking Scott.
Motherfucking Scott.
And we're doing a profile because we got the mat and the tokens. And why are we doing this profile again?
I got top 8 in the case tournament recently. I lost in the first round to Sword Soul. No, I lost in the first round to PK Scythe against Joey Lynch. He's a really good player. You know, he went on. I think he lost in maybe top 8 or top 4. I think he lost in top 8. But yeah, he carried his top record carried me up there. You know, of course, losing in the first round, it means you got to win out the rest of the tournament. So yeah, and then unfortunately in top 8, I lost to Mystic Mind. So now I really hate Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't like this game. Yeah, I lost to Mystic Mind. I got Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell twice. He Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell, my Cosmic Cyclone, and then right after I played the Cosmic Cyclone, I went Twin Twister, discard. He went Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell on my Twin Twister. Then, not the next turn, but the turn after that, he drew Prohibition and put Prohibition on Lightning Storm. So it's just like...
Dude was ready for the ban list, basically.
Yeah, he knew what it was.
He's like, IO's out?
I think he went X1 in Swiss, and he ended up making it to top 4. In top 4, he ended up losing to the Campos and Dragon Maze. It's because Dragon Maze, they have natural outs to that stuff. You know, he was able to use Seal and Tiding to keep on bouncing the Mystic Mind and sending it back and everything. So, yeah, Campos was able to beat him. Campos ended up winning the entire thing and stuff. But, you know, we made top 8. We did the best we could, you know, with heroes, you know.
That's awesome.
So,
all right.
This is my hero deck. I think today when I played in the tournament, I made a couple of changes, but I'll let y'all know like what got changed. But basically, here's my E-Hero package. You know, typical 2 Stratos, 2 Shadow Mist, 1 Honest Neos, 1 Liquid Soldier, and 1 Solid Soldier. Usually I don't play Solid Soldier. I tried playing it this week at the case tournament, mostly because there were a lot of times where, you know, like in Heroes, you don't really get to do too much. You draw like bricky cards and everything and stuff. And actually this was like a brick one of the games. But a lot of times after playing Master Duel, I was like, man, Dark Law wins so many games. I probably need to put Solid Soldier back into my deck, and maybe I can just win some games with Dark Law. Don't fool yourself. It doesn't work like that. Most of the time you're gonna draw this and you're not gonna draw Shadow Mist to go with it. Like if I was playing Emergency Call, it would have been a little bit better. But I think like at some point I decided to cut the Emergency Calls out of there. So yeah, this was my E-Hero lineup. A little bit more than usual. I'm probably gonna cut this. I'm actually I was kind of considering cutting this, but you know it's a good with Fusion Destiny when we want to do Dark Law DPE, but I'm probably gonna cut this. But yeah, I'm gonna try some different stuff with my hero deck and see what works and see what doesn't. So that's my E-Hero lineup. My Vision Heroes, y'all know how I feel about Vion. He's my favorite normal summon, so we got 3 of those. Only 2 Ferrises this time and 1 increase. I don't think I ever had a problem where I had Ferris or like I didn't have any problem with this lineup. This ratio, it was good for me. It worked. I didn't have any problems with it. I think maybe like one time I drew the increase, but when I did do it, I think I got hand trapped also. So all I did was, you know, normal summon. I activated Ferris's effect, and then since I had increase in hand, I didn't use his effect to put a Vision Hero into my spell and trap cards now. So I just went into Verte and made DPE. And yeah, I used my hand traps to help me win the game with DPE. So you know, it wasn't a big problem or anything like that. But I like this ratio. I like it like this with the Vions and stuff because, like I said, I'm only playing 1 increase, and sometimes if I can't get the Ferris off, at least I still have Vions to normal summon and do my little thing. Especially like when Hero lives at 2 now, like it makes it. And my Destiny Heroes, of course, 2 Malicious, 1 Plasma, 1 Denier, 1 Dynatag. And then I also have the 1 evil hero I played Adjusted Gold. So basic. I know a lot of people don't run Dynatag. I still like Dystopia. And unfortunately, that's probably the case of Master Duel creeping in again a little bit more. But this actually did help me win 2 games. So, you know, having Dystopia and getting that pop effect and then being able to boost him back up again, it was like really, really good. I was able to go for game and I was able to get that extra pop because the dude had cleared my DPE. He had cleared my my Sunrise, and then so after that I was like, man, I still need to be able to pop. So Dystopia was there with Dynatag in order to do that. You know, best card in the deck right there, Destiny Hero Denier. Plasma, when you have D-Force, you're just winning. And then 2 Mallies, and then I did put the Evil Hero Adjusted Gold off of there. And the main reason why I put this off of there is because, one, I did a combo video and I showed y'all that there is a combo, 3-card combo that involves using this in order to bring out the Plasma, Dark Law, and DPE combo. So I decided to include it in my deck today. And then also because of Prank Kids, because of Battle Butler, you know, Malicious Bane, he can't be destroyed by card effects. So it's really good to, you know, get out there and, you know, start trying to clear all that stuff off if they didn't get out the little Bow Wow person on you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's my Destiny Hero lineup, and then my one Evil Hero. D-Force is really good with Plasma, but there are a lot of games where I'm just drawing Plasma or I'm just drawing D-Force and I'm not being able to do anything with it. So, you know, I wouldn't want to try going second build, so this probably will not be included in my going second build. Just to be honest, it's not. This will probably stay off in there still though. But it's my D-Hero, Evil Hero lineup. That's it for my monsters like that. Then my hand traps, I played 3 Lancia, 1 Nibiru, 1 Ash, 1 Ghost Ogre, and 1 Imperm. You know, y'all can tell by the ratios that this is obviously Nobleman of Crossout ratios right here. The 3 Lancias, I went and decided to play 3 of those because, you know, a lot of people were saying it's the most effective hand trap this format. And it worked every single game. Like, you know, the only thing about it is like trying to decide if you want to standby phase Lancia people. You know, sometimes you're gonna get hit by that gamma, but then you get the chances to stop Pots of Prosperity, the little adventurer lady, and Pots of Desires and stuff like that. So like honestly, during the tournament, I wasn't really scared of gamma all the time, so I was shotgunning this bad boy right here. Ghost Ogre was like a late addition, and the reason why I decided to do it is because I was thinking, like, what would a Ghost Ogre off inside of my deck that would like really, really hurt? And it was a Cross Crusader. Like, you know, you special summon and then they pop it and you can't get that tribute to add. So I went ahead and put the Ghost Ogre off in there instead of Valor, because there was Valor inside that spot, but I see that most people have switched over to Ghost Ogre, and I didn't want my Cross Crusader losing to Ghost Ogre. That one and Increase, because they were doing it. I had somebody do it to my Increase too. So, you know, gotta cross it out. Then, you know, 1 Imperm, Ash normally, Nib, because there are jokers out there who like to main deck Nib, especially when they see me come in. Let me main deck this Nib real quick, because I know he's playing heroes.
I have too, so.
Yeah, you look like one of those guys that do that. It's like Tim's playing?
Nah, I couldn't.
All right, then my, all right, Die Pay to Win. My sponsor right there. Of course, 3 crossouts off the side of there. I love that card. 3 Mass Change. I love this card. It's another reason why I mainly play 3 Vion, because, you know, if they try to hand trap my Vion, I go Mass Change, bring out Dark Law, and sometimes Dark Law is enough to win certain games. 2 Forbidden Droplet. I wanted to play 3, but I don't know, like I really wanted to go first, and like, you know, going first is not all that powerful and stuff, so I cut it down to 2. I cut down to 2 D-Forces now because like I was winning with 3 of them, but then there were also times where I was just like drawing too many D-Forces or drawing D-Force and Plasma, and it just wasn't worth it. So I thought I would try cutting it down to 2, and the problem was I didn't draw it as much, and you know, it wasn't as helpful as much as it was. Like I like the idea of playing 3 because I like to have this card. I feel like when I have this card in Plasma, I'm winning, but like when you can't pull off the whole combo, you're not. 2 A Hero Lives, because we can play 2 of them now.
I can play 2.
And then, of course, at the sacrifice of a Fusion Destiny, so there's only 2 Fusion Destinies now. Basically, we took out Fusion Destiny and put in A Hero Lives. Like this, like half your life points is a lot. It is, especially like if you end up having to go Verte 2, you know, you're throwing away 6,000 life points. But there wasn't a time when it happened and I ended up losing the game, because most of the time if this resolves and stuff, then you're winning. And also at the same time, it's good bait to be able to pull off my Fusion Destiny. Like I like A Hero Lives. I love A Hero Lives, but I would much rather them ash this than to ash my Fusion Destiny. So I will pay 4,000 to have them ash this card. Unfortunately. Then one Rhoda, I cut out E-Call. Like I said, I was playing one E-Call, but that's gone now. One Miracle Fusion, one Poly. And I cut out the emergency call for Call by the Grave because I was trying to hit stuff like Scythe and, basically I'm trying to hit Scythe. So, yeah, I had to put that off in there. And then, of course, one Dark Calling. And I am in the process of de-raiding my deck because I lost the Mystic Mind. And I feel like I need to punish myself. So, like, my whole deck's going to be common here in a little bit. So I'll be beating people with common. Like, my Stratos are going to be gold. I'm, like, going to do common everything. Yeah, I'm punishing myself for losing to Mystic Mind. But that's my spell card lineup. Traps. There was only one trap that Imperm, my cross-out target. And my Link Monsters. 2 Cross Crusader, because if you're playing going first, you're definitely going to use both of them most of the time. Dread Decimator, because I was kind of concerned about that Cricket Cook thing. I don't know if people are doing that, but I didn't want to lose to that stupid stuff. Then one Wonder Driver, love this card now. Denier makes this card so much better. And then one Verte for when you get hand trapped, Drolled, Lancias, or something crazy. It's like, at least I can still go DPE, just like everybody else. Those are my Link Monsters. And my Destiny Heroes, King DPE, Yu-Gi-Oh carry. Well, not this format. It's probably more Scythe this format. But that Dystopia, I know a lot of people have cut this from their deck. I still like Dystopia, and you need the burn damage. And then the thing about Dynatag, I'm thinking about replacing Dynatag with Destiny Hero Decider now that Prank Kids are back, so that you can keep that burn damage and keep them from summoning it also. And then also, there was a game when I went into Tom and Sorcerer had went first, and they did the Long Yun burn for 12, but without having something like Celestial or Decider inside of there, I can only burn for 11 with Decider. So probably gonna take out Dynatag and put Decider back off inside of there. Then Destiny Hero Dangerous, because sometimes he needed to send either Mally or Denier to the graveyard when you don't have them in hand or a way to search for those. He dumps the other one that you need. And my Mass Heroes, you can already see that my Dark Laws have been switched. But yeah, I'm trying to find another common Dark Law. But that, Mass Hero Blast, a lot of these need to be switched. These are my Mass Heroes, 1 Blast, 1 Acid. I never summoned this. I didn't play against any Eldritch, any Trap decks or anything like that. This, I did summon. Like, it was a chain link thing, and yeah, it helped out. This card's really good. And then, Dark Law is Dark Law. I did win 2 games off of Dark Law by himself, but I don't think that justifies me keeping Solid Soldier inside of my deck. So that's probably still going to get cut, even though, Solid Soldier, Shadow Mist is a really good combo. So yeah, there goes my Mass Heroes, and then of course my E Heroes, Ab-Zero, Sunrise, and Malibane. Like, I will make one. I lost the game because I don't have Escurito inside of my deck. Like, it sucked because, like, what it was, I had, like, Wonder Driver out there, and I needed to get back, it was something I needed to get back. And I wasn't locked with Fusion Destiny, but I didn't have Liquid Soldier in my graveyard to be able to Miracle Fusion and bring out, because I'd already brought out Sunrise and I didn't have Liquid Soldier to put them back off inside of there. So I'm actually think that something's going to have to cut and go in order for me to put Escurito back inside of my extra deck, because like that card, it's like twice where it came up where I needed it. The first time it happened, I ended up winning the game anyway, but the second time, like, I ended up losing because he wasn't inside my extra deck. So might have to find room to get that boy back off inside of there. This man was so good. Like I said, like, I know a lot of people like to go DPE with him, and it came up one of the games. It was really, really good because he can't be destroyed by card effects. So, he's not completely necessary, but he is good this format. I like him against Battle Butler. All these prank kids out there. My side deck, 2 Drolling Lockbirds. It stops decks. 2 Token Collector, because I'm scared of Adventurers and Sword Soul. I did not draw. No, I drew this one game. I think I drew it one game. An extra nib against, certain decks, and then an extra Ghost Ogre for people playing Adventure. Like, man, I'm telling you, like, I feel like I drew this every single game that I was played against somebody with Adventures in their deck. I feel like I drew this card, and it was amazing. It just put a stop to the Faithful Adventure, and they didn't have to worry about the Adventure part of the engine, and it was just good. And I feel like Like now, like I don't keep up with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that goes on and everything, but I did watch MST TV, and he was saying that you can even use it against the Griffin Rider. So I'm probably gonna end up main decking probably 2 of these now, you know, because it's one of those hand traps that when you draw it, unlike Ash, like you draw Ash for your 6 card, it's not doing anything. But you draw Ghost Ogre while they have the adventure stuff out, then the Ghost Ogre is doing something because you can hit the Wandering Griffin Rider. So, you know, I'm probably going to play this, probably play an extra one of these off in there after I tweak out my deck and stuff a little bit more. I like that. And then I was real heavy on the back row hate. Like all the rest of my extra deck is dedicated to back row hate. Like, and it hurts so much. This was actually a lightning storm at first. I switched it out today because just because of that dude. But yeah, so this was a lightning storm, and the other one was what was the other card? There was another card that I had off inside of here that I can't remember right now. But Red Reboot was off in there. The 3 Twin Twisters, 3 Cosmic Cyclones. So you can imagine how much my heart broke when he went Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell first on my Cosmic Cyclone, because now all this is dead. Then I play Twin Twister, and he goes Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell a second time, and all this is dead. So at the time, I think all I had was Red Reboot and Lightning Storm, and he prohibitioned the Lightning Storm. So my only out, like even this is not even really an out. I put it off in there to stop stuff like Cursive Field of the Forbidden Spell and Solemn Judgment and stuff, but obviously I didn't draw it in time because the Mystic Mind was on the board now and there was nothing Red Reboot Dude could help me. So yeah, I got too old by Mystic Mind in top 8, and it feels horrible. It feels horrible because there were like a bunch of common cards, you know. It was a common Field Barrier and common Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, and like I feel demoralized when you lose to a common deck. So, you know, I want other people to feel how I feel, so I'm switching my deck to commons. But that's the deck profile. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something from it. And hopefully after I improve my deck, I'll be able to do something great with it again, and y'all will see what I'm working with. Appreciate y'all for watching. Shout out to my boy Die Pay to Win, because he's like not only my sponsor, but he judges and lets me know like a whole bunch of rules and stuff, things that I need to know before the tournament starts. So he's like a lot of help. Shout out to Limitless Games. You know, that's the team that sponsors me. We can be getting jerseys soon, so I can't wait to get that. Shout out to my boy, the Godfather, Edwin E-Man Robinson over there behind the camera. Yep, that's it. Got nothing for y'all. But yeah, shout out to, you know, a lot of people who play up here at Limitless, like Michael Campbell, Stephen Bronder, Christian Greathouse, Alfred Johnson. You know, y'all all cool, great people. Joey Lynch, Creighton, you know, y'all cool people. I learned a lot from watching y'all. You know, I appreciate everybody, you know. And that's about it. I'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Stay a while and listen.